If we can just get the gearing properly arranged, that should do the trick. I can hardly believe it. Presto changeo. All right, we did it.
Roll over, roll over.
Oh, no! I had a hunch that might happen. If only we had more time.
It all started last October. Elroy was faced with another serving of that most dreaded vegetable of all.
Blue, it's your duty. This is how it's supposed to work.
Not in my book, it ain't. I prefer 3-day-old big-mouth bass heads.
Elroy, you need to eat those Brussels sprouts.
That's right, son. They're exceptionally good for you.
This was only one of my many failures to live up to Elroy's expectations. As far as Elroy is concerned, I was a colossal disappointment.
Yay! Come on, Elroy. I can't wait all day. Blue, you are so uncooperative.
I must admit, he had a point. But 10 years as top tracker for the FBI ought to be worth a little time off. Besides, there's a limit to what a dog can do for a person.
That's it. I've had it.
The next day, Elroy and his good friend, Sidney Delgado, received their big science class assignment for the year.
Your assignment is to engineer and construct a mechanical device that will directly affect daily life in a positive manner. Anyone who turns their project in late is headed for summer school.
I wasn't exactly thrilled about their proposal.
It's called the Canine Revitalizer, and it'll turn any dog into the ultimate companion.
Sounds like a long shot.
We expect it will be useful with other animals as well.
Will it make my basset hound stop drooling on the sofa?
Absolutely. That will be one of the Revitalizer's capabilities.
Okay, but if this thing doesn't work, you'll spend June, July, and August listening to lectures on the inverse principles of imaginary arithmetic.
I wasn't the only one who didn't like this idea.
Give it up, suckers. Your bird brain project will never work. Well, if it isn't Mr. Personality. My invention beats yours any day. You're confused, Gordon. This isn't a contest. Life's a contest, bozo, and the sooner you face up to that, the better. Besides, only a pea brain would need a machine to whip a dog into shape. Have a taco.
Elroy figured this revitalizer would turn me into some sort of superhound. I prefer myself just the way I am. Unfortunately for me, the tireless twosome was rapidly approaching success with their preposterous contraption. But trouble was brewing. And judging from the smell of it, I might not be around for the final test.
Blue? Oh no! Blue! Ah! Blue's left the building, Sid! You must have left the door open again. I've got to find him before something terrible happens. You can't leave now. We only have 14 hours to get this thing working properly. Where's your sense of priority? This is Blue we're talking about. And besides, we need Blue for the final test. Okay, I guess you're right. So go find Blue and I'll keep testing. Okay. And be careful out there. Okay. Those guys sure look like trouble. I can't believe Blue would leave at a time like this. Where would Blue have gone? I'll try the yoga school. Maybe Mom's seen him. Mom? Mom? Mom!
Elroy, what are you doing here?
Looking for Blue.
Did you call the pound?
He's got a tag. They'd call us. But it's not like him to take off on his own.
I'm sure he'll be fine, Elroy. You need to relax. Why don't you join me?
No, I can't.
Here, try the corkscrew position. See you at home, Elroy. Don't be late for dinner.
I'll be lucky to make it for breakfast. Uh-oh. There's that creepy guy again. What's he want from me anyway? I'll just check the headlines. Never hurts to know what's going on in the big city. Inexplicable increase in canine theft. Criminal element suspected of impersonating dog catchers. This is terrible news. I've got to find Blue before he's picked up by a criminal element. That was a close one. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for my dog. He's big, and he's blue, and he's kind of lazy. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Why don't you ask him?
Oh, no! The dog catcher! Stop the bus!
This is the Roundabout Express bus. No stops till the end of the line.
That was a giant waste of time. I can't afford to waste another minute. I've got to find Blue before someone else does. Maybe the trash man's seen him. Excuse me, sir?
I hate litter, especially kitty litter.
That's very funny, sir, but I don't litter.
That's what they all say.
And I'm in a hurry.
That's what they all say.
Have you seen a blue dog around here lately?
That's what they all say.
And what do you say?
Yep, and he wasn't on a leash.
They almost got me that time. That's Blue's collar. Someone caught Blue and tied him up to this dumpster with a bright red 3-prong extension cord. Who could have done this? Guess Blue outsmarted them, whoever it was. Now he's out there with no tags, though. I don't have much time. Where would Blue have gone from here? I guess it all depends on who he was following. I'll try this place. There were lots of candy wrappers by that dumpster. Maybe there's a connection. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm looking for a dog named Blue. Big droopy fella. Seen him?
Just chihuahuas
Oh, yeah?
with bright red toenails, freshly painted. The kid they were with wiped me out of glob.
Which way did they go when they left? A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Just chihuahuas. I wonder if this has anything to do with Smugs. That's Blue's footprint for sure. At least I'm on the right track.
Why the rush?
I'm looking for my dog.
What species?
Bloodhound. Name's Blue.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's famous. Worked with the FBI for years before I got him.
That's right, now I remember. But I'm afraid that's not good news. Dogs are being kidnapped all over the big city. Word on the street is that a mysterious underground crime corporation is kidnapping all the old FBI dogs so they can carry out a highly illegal and destructive act. And you should be careful. I'll put out an APB for Blue and keep a lookout for him myself.
Thanks.
Go home and let us handle this.
Not a chance.
Excuse me?
I said, would you like to dance?
I certainly would. Now run along. We'll do what we can for you.
It's not likely Blue stopped by here. Not if he was busy tracking Smugs, but I guess you never know.
Hey, Elroy! Where's Blue?
I was hoping he was here.
Oh, not a chance. Couple of dark-suited guys got all the bones today.
Tall guys? Broad shoulders? Small heads?
Yeah! Like that guy. Seen him? No, sir, I ain't. How about you?
Sure haven't.
If you see him, call us.
Thanks.
No problem. But, why's he after Blue?
I don't know. But I've got to find him and get back to Sid's right away.
Now, be careful.
Yeah. Smugs must be mixed up with these mysterious underground crime syndicate guys. Blue has to be on Smugs' trail. There's no other explanation. Those women at the fishmongers mentioned Chihuahua's getting a manicure.
How much time have you got?
I'm not here for myself. It's about my dog.
Oh, no way. I'm not doing another canine job today. After that Chihuahua manicure, forget it.
Chihuahua manicure?
Ha! 10 of them. Back to back. Then, after that, the stray wanders in. He needed more than a manicure, let me tell you. I threatened to call the pound, and he left.
Which way?
Downtown.
Oh, Blue. If only I'd shut the door, this never would have happened. Ah!
We got you now, kiddo. After him! It sure is dark down here.
Yeah, it is. Hey, there he is.
Turn on your flashlight, dummy.
Now where am I? That sounds like Blue. He's on the roof of that building.
I hear you. Here's the questions. What are those fuzzy dice a reward for? Where does the corporation leave things like textbooks, classic music CDs, and calculators? Good thing you got those right, buddy. Otherwise, I would have had to dispose of you.
Yeah. Snobs does know all the answers. That's the secret of our success.
Shh! You won't believe what's going on. I think you're the one who'll be surprised. Blue's on the roof of this building. I think it's some sort of... The revitalizer's been stolen. What? How could you let that happen? Sontag and I stepped out for a walk to get a break from testing. When I came back, the revitalizer was gone. And look what I found in my room. A bug. Exactly. And look what I found in my room. A bug. A specialized listening device. Exactly. Gordon Smugs. That guy is such a nuisance. This is more than a nuisance, Elroy. He's got the revitalizer. And I think he has something to do with Blue's disappearance, too. I'm going in. Wait! You can't just walk in there. Not if there are criminals inside. You're right. I need to pass some sort of special entrance exam. Plus, they know what I look like. A couple of them were just chasing me. I might have a solution. Hop on. I'm willing to try anything. But we don't have much time. The Mysterious Underground Crime Corporation. Muck. I'll do a search on Muck, and we'll see what we get. If we find the right information here, maybe you can get past that guard. Just click that sign-off button when you're done, and I'll give you a ride back to the hideout. Okay, what do we check out first? Corporation Identification Code. Identification Code.
The weasel walks with a limp.
Oh, yeah? Well, my turnip tastes terrible.
Maybe you should rotate your tires.
Not on your Nelly.
Abbreviated Identification Code.
So, you know.
Well, are you?
I might be.
Same here.
So, you know.
Well, are you?
I might be.
Same here.
Corporation slang. Large lint means the big boss. Captain Cruller, chief of police. Rudy's means a hideout. The circus means jail. Weatherproof, stubborn, especially in refusing to give the police information. A stagecoach is a very old member. A gluey glove is a skilled pickpocket. Milestones in a corporation member's career. First arrest. Member gets a stylized fingerprint tattoo on his or her right bicep. First time as getaway driver. Members get special loaded fuzzy dice for rear view mirror. The dice will almost always come up 7 or 11, so they're useful in spur-of-the-moment dice games. Members add the appropriate item to their corporation charm bracelets for the following. First, incarceration, a little bird cage. Jailbreak, a little bird in flight. Parole, a 4-leaf clover. Successful vault job netting over 20 grand, a little safe. For every long stretch in jail, 5 years plus, a little boot with a hole in the sole. FBI speculation. Excavating machinery. A review of corporation accounts has shown several large transactions in recent months. The criminals have left their former hideout at the corner of Rotgut and 12th and have moved into a new building after considerable strife within the corporation. Wiretaps reveal that some members favored moving uptown, closer to upscale office buildings, while others voted for a site bordering the waterfront. The corporation has shown some interest in large excavating machinery lately, prompting some agents to surmise that the corporation is preparing to go into a legal enterprise, possibly construction or demolition. Culture and classy items. Bureau computers have detected a strange pattern of thefts in the big city and vicinity. Textbooks, classical music CDs, and calculators have been stolen in alarmingly high numbers. One theory holds that a pack of ill-mannered brutes is lashing out at those more educated. Another theory is the opposite. Someone interested in education is attempting to gather a large collection of culture and classy items. On a possibly related note, Bureau sonar recently detected a large mass at the bottom of the big river. Divers discovered a heap of cement blocks. When the river was dredged and the blocks were removed from the water, it was found that books, CDs, and calculators were embedded inside. The Bureau is baffled. Social events. Criminal of the Year Awards. Criminal of the Year Award, also known as the Corys. Cory categories include Most Outlandish Alibi, 1981's winning entry, but I couldn't have done it. I was being crowned Miss Sugar and Spice in Atlantic City at the time. Fanciest necktie worn in the commission of a crime. The rules were changed in the late 70s to require the use of real ties, not clip-ons. Consequently, from 78 until 87, there were no winners in this category. Corporation members are unable to remember how to tie a necktie. Square Dance Day. The first Thursday of every month is Square Dance Day, when members from the entire Tri-County area get together for an old-fashioned hoedown. Secret signals. The principal means of a secret communication among corporation members is the time-honored false scar code. The code originated back in the 20s after a careless criminal named Gigantic Earl Glunk fell through a second-story window. Scar on left cheek means have lock keys and car again, assistance needed. Scar above right eyebrow means undercover cop in vicinity, watch yourself. Scar on chin means deep in thought, trying to remember locker combination. Events in corporation history. Before Muck, crime was rampant in the big city. Because there is no organization, rival mobs and gangs spend most of their time robbing and burgling each other. This silliness culminated in the continual theft of a certain squirrel fur coat back and forth from one gang to the next, until all that was left of it was a single piece of lint. The various factions agreed on some basic ground rules, and in 1923, Muck was born. And to this day, the big boss wears that very piece of lint laminated, pinned to his lapel. Great art heist of '89. The corporation's crimes became more ingenious during the late 80s, and the Great Art Heist of '89 was one of their most clever. May 1st was New Art Day at all big city motels. The day new art arrived from the art factory. The corporation managed to tap into the police department's computers, causing all their clocks to freeze on 10:33. The motorcycle cops, who had been assigned to escort the art trucks into the town, languished in a coffee break. 2.5 days and a few hundred cups of coffee later, an alert sergeant discovered that they had run out of coffee and figured out what had happened. By then, the art had vanished without a trace. Passwords. Corporation members use a wide variety of secret passwords. Among them are Googleplex is used to gain entry into the big boss's office. Frog activates the secret elevator. Nougat is used during official corporation belching contests. Milquetoast is used for official shift changes. Corporation hierarchy. Snobsters, top-level goons. Snobsters look with disdain on everyone beneath them in the ranks, forgetting that, not long ago, they too were stealing money out of parking meters and making crank phone calls. Robsters, just below snobsters. The robsters are important because they perform the actual thefts that grease the mob's wheels. Lobsters. Their job is to sit in recliners eating potato chips and scanning the airwaves for news reports on muck activities. Swabsters. They keep muck headquarters as clean as a mob hideout can and should be. This is not easy, considering how often the corporation has to change locations. Miscellaneous corporation information. Corporation dues. Monthly corporation dues, $3.50. Dues entitle members to the following. Large map of the city with hideout circled, so they won't have to remember the address. Light bulb changing instructions, illustrated. Official corporation underpants with the days of the week stitched into waistband. Remedial shoe tying glasses. Official corporation shoes marked on the soles, L for left and R for right. Corporation dues.
Hey.
Sobster duties. Sobster duties. Sobsters are responsible for channeling grief for all corporation members. When a member is captured by the authorities, sobsters weep for 24 hours and throw darts at a picture of the police chief. If a member is sent to prison, sobsters fast 1 day for each year of the sentence. Okay, let's scram.
Wait a sec. They've got rap sheets on over 1,000 mobsters here.
I don't have time for this, Sid. Blue is in serious trouble.
Full dossier available for $100 per suspect. That's pretty steep.
Look, Sid, I'm ready to roll. Are you gonna give me a ride or not?
Okay. Okay, I'll meet you back here in 1 hour. I'm gonna head back to the ITM and see if I can figure out who's in charge of these blockheads.
Okay, wish me luck.
Good luck, Elroy.
I sure hope I've got what it takes to get through that door. My only chance is disguise. Eek!
Can I help you?
I'd like that.
It's a little large for you, don't you think?
I'll grow into it.
Okay, that'll be $50.
Good thing I've got some insectathon money left. Okay, here goes nothing.
Here's a notepad. Most guys need it. I'll ask the questions.
Let 'em rip.
What are those fuzzy dice a reward for? Getaway driving? Spelling bee championship? Time killing? Gambling?
Gambling.
Wrong. Hey, you ain't no mobster. You're just a kid.
That's it, kid. You're coming with us. Pretty stupid, kid.
Don't worry. We'll take care of your dog.
Insectathon winner recovered by FBI. Prize bloodhound still missing.